everyone, my name is Carmen and today I have another review video for you. Today I have the Mecca Max Off Duty Contour Cream Stick review. I actually saw these in Mecca like 2 weeks ago I think, and I swatched the cream blush on my hand and I thought it was really nice, and they were on the affordable side as well, so I thought I'd give them a go and test it out for you today. It'll be like a first impression slash review because I will be wearing these to film a second video as well as going out to do an errand, so I will be checking in at the end of the day to see how these wear. So as you can see, I've already done my base makeup, I've concealed my under eye and I put foundation on, I've done my brows, and I've only set just the under eye. I haven't done the rest of my base, so I'm gonna open them up now. I've left them in my makeup drawer for like 2 weeks now, I feel like, unopened, because I wanted to do this on camera. So that's the contour stick, and then this is the cream blush. Okay, here they are. The shade I got in the blush is called Juicy, and the cream contour I got is in the shade Medium. So I'll swatch them on my hand now. So they're a pull-off lid and they kind of remind me of Clinique Chubby Sticks. So you just twist up like that and twist it back down. This is what it looks like when it's brand new. It looks so nice, I don't want to ruin it. There we go. So that is the medium contour shade, and this is Juicy. So I picked a more brighter orangey blush because I thought it would go really nice in the summer, and I don't really have a blush like this either in powder form or cream form, so I wanted a new addition to my collection. When I blended it out in the store on my hand, it was very blendable. It may look intimidating, but it blended out really nice. It'd be like a flush of color, and then the contour stick was the same. It just blended out really nicely. So I'm gonna give those two a go today. Let me just quickly wipe this off so I don't get it on my sheets or anything. So according to the Mecca Max website, these both retail for $18 each. The contour stick comes in 2 shades. I have the medium and there is a dark shade, and the cream blush comes in 6 shades. They're also 100% vegan and cruelty free. With the contour stick only coming in 2 shades, I feel like it should definitely come out with a couple more, just because 2 shades is not really enough to cover the large variety of skin tones. So hopefully they'll come out with more shades. In the blush, however, they come with a big variety. They come with berries, pinks, like reds and oranges. So I feel like there's a shade for everyone. They also have a highlighter stick that I didn't get just because I swatched it on my hand and I wasn't really like vibing the shade, and I didn't really like the finish. It was very like that translucent dewy finish, which is beautiful on some, but because I have oily skin, if I put it on, I feel like it'll just make me look oily, so I tend to stay away from those highlighters. Today, for the first impressions, I will be doing one side with a brush and then one side with a sponge, just to see how it works with the different tools. So I'm gonna go in with the contour first with a brush on this side. Okay, so my hair's all clipped back. I'm gonna be using the Fenty Beauty 125 face brush. This is the brush that I use for cream contour. So I'm just going to draw this on my face now. I'm actually so terrified of doing this because I feel like I'm gonna mess it up really bad. Just gonna do it. I'm gonna blend up. Oh gosh, I feel like I look like a clown. I just gotta trust the process. Trust the process. Do a bit here as well. Okay, so that definitely didn't go as well as I thought it was gonna be. I think I drew the contour on a little bit too low, so now it just looks like I have a weird blob on this side of my face. Yeah, I feel like it should have been like that. So really that was my fault, not the product's fault, but it actually blended out quite nicely. Like the forehead up here and around here. A little definitely goes a long way for this product. I drew like one line and it's like covered my entire cheek. Now I don't know what to do. So that's that side with a brush. Let's try it out with a sponge this time. There. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it there. And I'm gonna put some around here. Okay, I'm gonna start blending that out. Darken it up a little bit more because I don't think I put enough this time. So with a sponge, I definitely feel like it blends out easier with a sponge. Like if you went too heavy-handed, you could go with a sponge and it would blend it out a lot easier. I'm just gonna try and do it on this side, see if it just helps disperse the product a little bit better. So I would say that with the sponge you would get more sheerer coverage, and with the brush you would definitely get more color payoff. See, I think now that I've used the sponge to blend out this side, it looks a little bit better. So the product itself I think is actually really nice, blends out really easily, and if you mess it up with a brush like I did the first time, you can just run it over with a sponge and it'll take a bit of that color away and make it more natural, which I feel like is exactly what my sponge did. Excuse my breakout. It looks really nice and dewy. I think it's a great summer product when you don't want to go all out with powders and stuff. Okay, now onto the blush, which I'm equally as scared for because I feel like if I do it wrong, I look like a monkey's butt. Okay, so I have Juicy right here. Back on this side, I'm gonna use the same brush. I'm going to just go boop, boop, boop. That's actually quite a nice color. Gives me like a nice flush. And on this side, so this is what the cream looks like without setting anything on it. No setting powder or anything. I actually quite like the way that it looks. I think that even though we had a very big scare of like my face looking like I slid in mud, it actually blended out really nicely and looks quite smooth. It still looks really natural. And I like that I've been in the sun a little bit. Like I've gotten a little bit bronzed under the sun and a little bit of flush. I like how it looks so far. It looks a bit weird because I don't have the rest of my makeup on. So I'm gonna go finish that and then come back and report on how it looks. Hey, so I'm back after finishing off my face. I just did a very simple look today. This has kind of been my like lazy, I can't be bothered kind of look, but I think it suits the base very well. After I've set everything, I'm looking in the mirror and to be honest, I think it looks really natural. That's what I would go to cream products for because it looks natural and looks dewy, so it definitely does its job. Am I happy with the placement of where I put the cream contour? No, not 100%, but that's user's fault. That's 100% not the product's fault. I actually think the product is quite beginner friendly because even though I messed up massively on this side with the contour, it still blended out really well with a sponge. You can totally fix mistakes if you've gone overboard. If you've put too much on, just dampen the sponge and lighten up the color. It's also quite buildable because on this side with the sponge takes away a bit more of the coverage. I did have to go over it a bit more with the blush. I overall really like this peachy kind of orangey look. I think it's very appropriate for summer. I will check back with you guys at the end of the day after I've worn it for a little bit longer. I still have to film a video and I still have to go out for an errand, and it is super hot in my room right now because I have windows, doors closed, and I have the light in front of me, so I'm super sweaty. But it'll be great test for the product and see if it stays on my face. It is currently 1:39 p.m. and I will check back with you at the end of the day. Hello everyone, I am back from my errands and it is so humid right now. I am sweating so much. If you see that my face is a little bit more dewy, it's because I've been walking for like 4 hours. Because it is so hot, I just cannot have my hair down, so I've just clipped it all up, but it'll be better for you to see the product anyway. So it is currently 5:37, so it's been about 4 hours since my first check-in. Since then, I've walked all over the city trying to run a couple errands. I was looking for some new gym shorts and gym socks and just random gym stuff. So I was walking the entire time, just got home, and the blush has stayed on really nice. I think it still looks really cute. I think it looks really like youthful, even though I am super dewy because I've been walking the entire time. It hasn't come off, which is very impressive because my skin tends to get quite oily, quite sweaty when it gets hot. So it's great to know that it doesn't slide off, and the bronzer has stayed on pretty well too, around my temples. I definitely think that I need more practice. I don't think they're hard to use or anything, it's just user error. I'm not very familiar with using them. But I think with a couple more uses, this would be a super quick way to get ready in the morning. You just literally draw on the spots on your face, like coloring in your face in the morning, and you'll be done. So I do really like the product. I think it is super affordable. It's very accessible. You can get it from any Mecca store. So many around Australia, plus they're online. They have a decent color range in the blushes, in the contour sticks not so much, and they're a good way for people to get into cream products. It's super blendable. I found it very easy to blend out the products, although it looks super daunting when I first put it on. But yeah, I really enjoyed it and I would definitely continue to use it in my daily routine. And yeah, that's it. If you like today's content, please don't forget to like and subscribe and click that notification bell because it is super important for small YouTubers like myself. Every view and every like counts. And yeah, until next time, bye.